Die, sewer Look, such Bobstone. Thanquol. Headache. Grey Seer Thanquol. Big much. Good. Like headache.
I have spoken to the elder of the hamlet. Schnappleburg needs hired thugs for protection from orc and goblin raiding parties. It is known that greenskins have established a camp somewhere in this area. 4 nearby villages have been pillaged in the last 3 weeks. The locals live in fear of an attack. We will be stationed in this forsaken backwater for 2 weeks. During this time, it will be our duty to protect the peasants and their property.
2 weeks will give you enough time to find us more work. Perhaps something that pays a little better. I'm tired of risking my life for peasants and ale money.
Charge! Retreat. Mission complete.
Yes. Power, cleanse, burn. Acts of kill, carnage, yes. Cursed blade. Hotline will be pleased. Thanquol will rule.
My lord, we have been approached by the landowner and border prince Sven Carlsson.
I wish to gain your services in capturing a rogue border prince who conspires with inhuman creatures against us. His name is Otto Hirn. Each month for the last 3, Hirn has been meeting in the World's Edge Mountains with Skaven. Since that first meeting, he has sent men out searching for one called Zeradan. But as the months have passed with no word of Zeradan, Hirn has become increasingly frustrated to the point of executing those who report failure.
Is your information reliable?
Allow me to introduce my trusted advisor and intelligence officer, Ilmarin. He will answer your questions. I must attend to other matters. Greetings, gentlemen. Yes, our information is reliable. A former bodyguard of Hirn's is now in our service. He is sickened by Hirn's collaborations with the Ratmen hordes and concerned for the security of our land. I want Hirn captured and interrogated.
Where can we find him?
He will next meet the Skaven in 20 days at the entrance to Mad Dog Pass. The mountainous approach and the morning gloom should cover your intent to steal him away from his sickening hosts.
Yes, my lord. Charge! 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 Mission complete.
As you know, we have recovered a map from Hirn's body. It marks routes from Mad Dog Pass through Hirn's land to the east and across the Black Mountains. You are to patrol the area marked on Hirn's land to the east of Skull River and eliminate any Skaven presence. As well as your payment, you will be paid an additional 10 crowns for each Skaven head returned.
This route will take us 10 days. That fee will scarcely pay for our supplies. If we don't encounter Skaven, I'm afraid it isn't worth our while.
Very well. I'll double my offer to 20 crowns a head.
Shall we prepare the men, Commander?
Now, to border princes. Yes. Kill all. Gather the lads, including Snotty's boy. It's time to kill the Ooze. Yeah. All of them. The lot. Starting with them what lives on the borders, what thinks they's hard. Kill them all! No prisoners. Urgat has voted. Urgat knows. Urgat!
Ambush!
Charge! Destroy them. Destroy them. Destroy them.
While you were away, a Skaven warband came to our town. They took Ilmarin, my advisor, and slaughtered anyone who resisted them. Though he hasn't been in my service long, he is a good friend, and I will pay well for his safe return. Please help me. You are to pursue the Skaven raiding party and recapture Ilmarin, my valued advisor. The only information I have is that they initially headed north towards the Black Mountains. You must try to reach the Skaven before they disappear into their network of tunnels. If Ilmarin is rescued, escort him to my family's hiding place in the mountains. There you will be paid by my guard. I will send my family onto the hideout and will join you after I arrange defenses for Wiesenheim.
A wild man follows us, my lord. He demands to speak with you. I am a claw. I live in the mountains for many years. I watch the Skaven. They search for Warpstone. They want to harm the world. They have no respect. They spawn of chaos, evil. Must be stopped. I watch them burn town. They find what they want and take him. Follow me to him. I have powers. I help you. I guide.
Really? What is your fee?
No pay. I work for Earth. I not work for you.
Mission complete. We are en route from Karak Hirn to Karak to inform our king of increased Skaven activity throughout the Black Mountains. We surprised the Skaven vanguard, but were soon outnumbered by the rat beasts. Your appearance on their rear was fortunate indeed, for are moving in force, and there is a great foreboding in their activities. Escort me back to Wiesenheim immediately. Who is this insolent? My true name is Seradan of the Black Mountains. My identity as Ilmarin no longer serves a purpose. An elf? Escort me to Carlsson's keep at Wiesenheim, where I can retrieve my family sword. Its value is of great significance to us all. From there we go to Loren. The journey to Loren is too dangerous at this time. Perhaps for dwarves. I come seeking help from the Carlsson family hideout in the foothills of the Black Mountains. We were discovered and overwhelmed by orcs. Many were killed. Carlsson's family were taken as slaves with the rest of the survivors. How did you escape? I fell down a ravine and was left for dead by the orcs. I made my way back here to inform Lord Carlsson, only to find him missing and the town burned to the ground. I implore you to pursue the orcs and rescue the prisoners. Their numbers are reduced, and they have taken Carlsson's gold with them. He will pay you handsomely for the return of his family.
Carlsson was going to meet us at the hideout. I imagine he's tracking the orcs.
Carlsson is a good friend, and deserves a better fate than this. I am willing to postpone my business in order to aid him. I tracked the orc hordes east before I returned here. I'm sure I can pick up their trail again to the north. I am deeply indebted to you for our rescue. I had reached the hideout only to discover my family missing. I tracked the orcs, but was discovered by a rear guard while I slept. I was lucky not to be killed. My prayers to Sigmar were answered when you and Captain Bernhardt freed us. Now we are faced with much work to be done. Escort my family back to Wiesenheim, where you'll be given rest. I would ask you to help stamp out the greenskins from my land once and for all. For this task I will pay well and equip you with the necessary reinforcements and supplies. I guarantee you many prosperous weeks at Wiesenheim. Firstly though, I would ask that you escort us home.
Then we go quickly. Drill south wall.
No, wrong. Drill east wall. Yes, east. Drill.
Full. South is south. South wall crumble like dust. Easy, south. Full.
I drive, not you. You obey. Thanquol say east. Thanquol say we do. Drill east. Start now. Quick. Orcs not worry stunties for long.
These orcs must be encamped somewhere in the hills. Your final objective is to track down their base and destroy it. First, you will march to the town of Vanberg, where greenskins have been sighted across the River Weiss, just south of here. It is fortunate that the river is impassable there, otherwise they would long since have fallen to the orc hordes.
The river must have a crossing point.
Yes. There is a bridge 9 miles southeast of Vanberg, which is held by a unit of my men. When you have reached the town, you are to make the area secure. Captain Bernard will take 2 units of my guard and will travel with you to the bridge. He has orders to follow your command.
What of payment?
I will give you an advance plus a personal letter of promise for 1,000 crowns, which will be honoured at Vanberg. If all goes well, your next mission will be to move to the bridge and start a search for the Orc camp.
As you know, Harkon is recruiting fighters to help raise the siege at Zhufbar, and is currently at Karak, the dwarven stronghold in the Black Mountains. This opportunity could make us firm allies with the dwarves, and may turn a tidy profit as well. The dwarves are reputed to hoard unimaginable wealth and artifacts of great power underneath their fortresses.
Orcs rule! Kill them all! But they all die!
It is good to see you, Commander. My scouts reported your approach. Our brothers at Zhufbar are in dire need of assistance. You fight with a determination rare in humans. I am prepared to pay you well to accompany me. I have orders to travel to our keep in the Blackfire Pass to warn off the increased orc activity in the mountains. From there we will use the pass to cross the mountains. Our combined might will ward off any orc attack. The keep has been attacked. Be on alert.
Mission complete. Regroup. Our watchman gave us early warning of an orc force moving from the west. They were led by a huge one-eyed war boss. We made preparations, but they were too strong. They are bound for Zhufbar. They will be helped. Our fortress there is impregnable.
Our brothers at Zhufbar are in dire need of assistance. I can pay you when we reach Zhufbar.
The main gate is swamped with greenskin hordes. We'll have to try another way through.
We need to gain access to Zhufbar through one of the secondary gates. A strike on the orc artillery at the listening gate should create enough confusion to allow your army to get through before the orcs can retaliate. Once they are inside, we will follow them in as a rear guard. Remember, they are not expecting us. If we can disable their stone throwers in the process, so much the better.
What if someone gets locked outside?
The gates will only be open for a short time. If anyone is left outside when the gates are shut, they will be remembered as heroes.
Fire! inside the gates!
Mission complete.
Lord Ungran, I believe I can explain the theft of the scepter by the clan Eshen Gutterscum.
What? When my advisors can tell me nought? I doubt it. Speak anyway.
Centuries ago, during our war with the dwarves known as the War of the Beard, an assault was led on our city of Athal Mariah. At the heart of the city stood a great menhir, designed to attract the winds of magic and focus them to Ulthuan, where they would be dispersed into the cosmos. During the battle, Elior the High Mage began the ritual required to safely remove the runic crystal at the heart of the menhir, which is needed to direct such magic. Before it was complete, Elior was struck down by dwarfen warriors, and the crystal shattered into 3 fragments.
And our scepter contains one of these fragments.
I believe so. One piece was taken by each of the 3 dwarf lords, from Karaz Karak, Karak Khan, and Zhufbar. However, one of these was won back by us as it travelled en route to Karaz Karak. I know its location in the Loren forest, and it was for this reason I was kidnapped by the Skaven horde. The other pieces have been lost for centuries.
So what are these fragments?
The whole crystal can reactivate the menhir and dispel the complex illusions erected to protect the city by the fleeing elves. The power of the reactivated menhir could be tainted by warpstone to cataclysmic effect.
Maybe to your sheltered isle of Ulthuan, but
Indeed. Ulthuan and the rest of the world would drown in the dark tide of chaos. The end for us all and the rise of... well, I know not what the Skaven plan. You must break the siege to allow us passage to Loren, where I can inform the Elder of events. Our existence depends on it.
You're fortunate you arrive here with friends of mine, Elf. I'll arrange passage for you to Nuln, where word of this can be given to the human emperor. You'll have an envoy and a guard who will bear authenticity of my bidding. Good luck. In respect of the urgency of Mr. Seridan's mission, I've assigned a guide to take you from Zhufbar when you're prepared to leave. You'll be paid to safely escort my envoy to Nuln, where the Empire can be told of the Skaven plot. Once you have the Empire's assistance, by all means, continue to Loren.
Then we must leave immediately.
There's only one passage that can be opened, which will lead you to the mountains above Zhufbar. How's Drak?
Kaz Drak? The Dragon's Hall. I don't like the sound of that.
Passage has been sealed for many years after a dragon and her brood chose it as their lair. Gotrek has volunteered to guide you through into the surface. Good luck. I've something to give you before you depart to Nuln, Commander. I understand the elf's concern over a Skaven plot to warp the power of this menhir. As you know, the elves are a proud race, and a relic as powerful as this will be revered by them as a comforting light from an ancient past. But it's also potentially a very powerful weapon. This can only be a threat to us. Here, I'm giving you a unit of my finest hammers, who will be yours to command. They'll carry with them a runic warhammer, forged by Scalf Blackhammer himself. It will destroy the menhir, as it should have been destroyed millennia ago. You're an honourable soldier, Commander. I trust you to make the right decision when the time comes. Good luck.
Mission complete.
Forward units report a wolf attack in progress. I feel we should assist the poor fellow.
Destroy them. Destroy them. Mission complete.
Thank you for your assistance. But I was holding them well at bay. I see from your ballad you are a mercenary force. Seems you're also in need of a master of the magic arts. I would be available for such services at a reasonable price.
Let us discuss business in my caravan. My lord will assess your credentials.
Who's there?
I command the Grudgebringer mercenaries camped by the Nuln Road 1/2 mile south of here. This is Engrol Goldtongue, an envoy of Ungron, king of Zhufbar, and this is Seridan of the Black Mountains. We ask an audience with those whose voice would reach the Emperor's ear.
Very well. Raise the gate.
My advisors have told me of your quest, Seridan. Rest assured, our decision will be made in due course.
I am descended directly from the bloodline of the High Elf Mage Elior of Tiranoc. During those times, we were pressed hard by the Dark Elves, and largely withdrew from the Old World to Ulthuan. Among the remnants, my family stayed to maintain a vigil, watching for such a time as this. Now I reveal the secret we have kept, and I implore you to act, lest the vigil which my family has upheld for centuries be lost.
Such decisions are not taken lightly. Envoy Engrol asks assistance at Zhufbar, and our forces are thinly spread repelling goblin incursions into the Empire. We will retire to discuss these matters. Return in 30 days for my decision.
If you wish, I shall make the arrangements with the authorities to leave for Loren immediately.
I'll travel with you. As we cross the Grey Mountains, I must visit Karak to recruit more warriors for Zhufbar.
There is what appears to be a wizard standing on the path ahead of us, sire. He wishes to speak with you.
I have been shown the heavens' prophecy. There is going to be a great battle. I would travel with you to the Empire that I might aid you.
You think we need your help?
I have seen the possibilities. Waves of brave warriors cut down before the mighty hordes of the Horned Rat. Ulthuan torn asunder and left to stagnate in the filth of the aftermath. You'll need all my help. And then some.
Very well. Then war it shall be. Ambush!
Hold? What is your business in the Grey Mountains, human?
I command the mercenary army Grudgebringers. We are traveling to the forests of Loren.
Oh, I am Asgur's Bloodfist from the fortress Karak. The way to Loren is blocked by Skaven. I have need of mercenaries and can offer you employ with us. Skaven raiding parties have been launching attacks into the Loren forest for many months, and we have had many encounters with their scouts. We are en route to destroy their foul lair, which lies about 3 days' distance from here. In return for your help, you will be paid and guided safely to Loren.
And with the Skaven base destroyed here, I can send on some of your warriors to assist at Zhufbar.
Please, no more delays. It would take you twice as long to reach Loren without our knowledge of the mountains. And these crags are home to unspeakable horrors that would freeze your elfin heart. Be thankful you now have a guide.
It is our commander's decision.
I must now travel to Karak, Commander. I wish you good luck.
You are surrounded. Halt and surrender your arms.
I am here on a matter of great urgency. I must speak to the Elder as soon as possible.
We will escort you and your friends to a place where we can talk.
Skaven plague monks are attacking our beloved forest to the north, killing the trees and animals with their putrid filth. We must cleanse our home of them before the forest is damaged beyond repair.
Attack! Charge!
Mission complete.
The attack on our forest to the north was clearly a decoy to lure our warriors from the heartland. I have just received word that our High Elder has been kidnapped by Clan Eshin gutter runners on his journey here from King's Glade. They are travelling above ground, no doubt towards an entrance to their tunnel network.
He will undoubtedly be tortured until he either speaks or dies. We must get to him before he can reveal the location of the men here at Athal Mariah.
I have assembled a rescue party already. We have gained some knowledge of the Skaven tunnels which lead into the vaults and are attempting to block these routes in the forest.
Here is their hidden entrance.
Old elf fool. He had to talk, but carry crystal. Foolish.
The crystal is whole again. The sword I wield contains a runed sister stone, and its message is clear. The menhir has been activated, and its direction is painted in the winds of magic. It lies there, to the east. Leave the woodmen to hunt for their elder. Time has run out. We must hurry now to reach the menhir first.
I'll keep fool. Go to Null. Kill the Emperor. He waits in
We must hurry now to reach the men here first. Envoy Goldtongue has told us of events. We have seen the power of the Elf Rock, and by order of our High King we're sent here to assist your efforts to destroy it. The men here will not be destroyed. It must be saved. We are under strength, sir. We should seek the Emperor's help at Nuln before we continue.
My scouts report a large army of greenskins approaching.
We will have to fight through them to get to Nuln.
Agreed. Let our axes feast on their flesh. Way!
Mission complete.
Magic elves of Lockstone. Praise power within. We use Lockstone to bring Orgat. Orgat will come. Yes. Quick, go. Make ready. Reach Lockstone. I start ceremony. Use Warpstone. Destroy Elf Rock. Orgat. Skaven also be. Thanquol, Loren.
Orc things? What of them? They die. Kill. Almost job. Explain. Quick. Go.
planet has not waited here for centuries to be destroyed by the likes of you. Now be gone!